Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Yamal reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Shapes to shoot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Bellingham. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's in on goal. Mateus. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. He takes a shot! Goal! Trente. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Is there an Mbappe? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior, showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Twente have a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to.
Tries one from range! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard touches it back. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Twente are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
15 minutes till half-time.
Twente genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to get it away. Timber. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Ekitike. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Bellingham. Yamal. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Van Bouten. Chiellini.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Timber. And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio.
The second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ekitike. Gerrard. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Timber. Rijkaard. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
20 clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
20 are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Bellingham, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's going to be another corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. Chiellini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing great feet there. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options.
And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Ekitike. Always onto this. And that's gone loose. Mateus has it in a wide position. He's there and gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Rafael Leao. Now that looks a decent... And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ekitike has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. Timber.
Numero 4.
Kukçu.
Xabi Alonso.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Neymar. Chance! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a good shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Dembele. Oh, this is a great position. Corner given. Atalanta have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Dembele, can he get on the end of... Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out. Atalanta get their fourth corner. 20 have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Good ball, good take.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Out of play for a goal kick. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. No outsmarting him this time. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Inter Milan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good effort! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So, a breakthrough already. Howson gets across to intercept that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he is deftly away. It's Vieri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Marquinhos. Timber. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Neymar venturing down the left. Messi. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Schlotterbeck is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Timber. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely feet. Messi has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Neymar. Really fierce, close defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Girassi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This looks promising. And this is Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. A quick look, thought about cutting in. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Marquinhos. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieri is onto it. Towering header! And another try! Oh, has another go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Atalanta can count themselves very lucky there, they look fragile.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
He's got away. Thiago. Messi. It'll pass back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
That's good play. He is through here. In by Messi. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Totti. Bellingham. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Atalanta unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's out for a goal kick.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
And the shot! Oh, good finish. Atalanta are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Gol per l'Atalanta. Ha segnato al 58esimo minuto, numero 19.
Atalanta restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it out wide. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Saliba tries to pass it through.
Inter definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Guirassy constantly looking for the ball into the box. Guirassy looking tidy in possession here. Threads one in. Now it's Guirassy. That could spell trouble. Now it's Guirassy. And that was nowhere near his best. Messi going forward. Now it's Hullet. In by Hullet. Can he finish? That's another chance. Howson. Timber. Guirassy. It's Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Timber. Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar running with intent. And here's Messi. Totti. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Oh, he's all alone. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Totti. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Atalanta clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Atalanta can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cafu cuts out the pass. And here's Vieri, played back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Shoots! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Inter Milan leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
That is good alertness. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thiago. Out towards the flank. Has a look up and delivers. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Quality ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Thiago. Now it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. And it's Totti. And he's gone backward here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And the shot! Caresses it through. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it out wide. Searching pass he's played there. Brilliantly cut out. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Totti. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's in a good position here. Oh, good take in a good area. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Robertson. Lovely feet. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Courtois claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passes short and sharp. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Bellingham. He can run onto that. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Totti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Koundé. Now it's Drogba. Totti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, terrible mistake. Threads one in. Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little... Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no, what has happened here? Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Loose ball, in he goes again! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Raul. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Raul. And here's Drogba. And this is Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Atalanta come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Atalanta can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Drogba. Shapes to shoot! Rijkaard. Totti. Now it's Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, played right into his path. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like...
Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Atalanta have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted. Real chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Nice-looking ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Raul, and he's had it nicked away. Totti. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Oh, cracking ball. Yamal gets flagged offside. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Bellingham, and he's got away from it. Howson receives it in a good position here. Van Bouten gets it clear. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. Mbappe. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! And again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's made its way to him. And he is... Great chance! And it's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Viene sostituito con il numero 15, Neymar. Cambio di giocatori.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Atalanta may be down, but not out just yet. He's on it, can he get away? Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Royce, and a chance! Spectacular from Royce! About as smooth as it gets! And right near the end, we have parity.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. There could be trouble here. Royce. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Royce. Yamal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
We are into overtime. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. It's a threatening ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. This is a promising build-up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Yamal claiming the man of the match. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Gerrard. Beckenbauer. And Akanji. And it's Timber. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. Beckenbauer.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bellingham. He's rising! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Beckenbauer. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Sneijder. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's had it nicked away. So we're still where we started right now. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Atalanta always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, can make life...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gerrard! Goal! Atalanta! And we have liftoff! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Timber. He's in plenty of space here. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That'll be a throw. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's in on goal. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Now it's Yamal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rijkaard finds himself offside. Schlotterbeck is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he's gone looking for safety. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bangladesh have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's burst. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Raul. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is...
It's Snyder! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bangladesh have their third corner. Neymar plays it short. Neymar. Zanetti. Schlotterbeck. Atalanta has the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! Neymar. This ended up in no man's land. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bangladesh appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer. Schneider. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Snyder.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. He is through here. Has crossed into the middle. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Beckenbauer. Gerrard. That's very neat. Little pass back. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong running down that left flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Akanji. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Snyder. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, there's a probing ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Atalanta nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Spread neatly, so no flag here. Gerrard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Neymar finding himself in space. He's got away. So much time and space here. Gerrard, given the lift of his goal. And that's it. Atalanta can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Gerrard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Gerrard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi. That's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, he's been caught now. Bellingham! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Del Piero. Xavi. Has to go back here. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? It's Baggio! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really should...
Ah, he's given it away! And it's Gerrard. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but could Mohamed Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Shimizu Espulse go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's a good ball. Xavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come on. Can he finish? And the again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are purring, truly purring! Baggio at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Shimizu S-Pulse, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. There could be trouble here. Romero, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cucurella. Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, he's not getting past him there. Gullit is the guilty party there. Raul. And he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cucurella. Atalanta have it back and can go again. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, super ball! That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Alaba. That's the throw.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal. Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, this is a great position. That's a lovely neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Howson gets over and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Grimaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turan. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Plays the ball back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Look at the... And Del Piano! And no mistake. It's all becoming so easy. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Gullit.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 13.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Coming on the
Atalanta
field,
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 22.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly
7,
decorated with
Griezmann.
praise and glory. Oh, good take in a good area. This is... He's having a shot! And it's in! They are playing them off the park. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement.
Mbappe! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And that has sent him sprawling. Shimizu Espos are looking to go forward now. Howson is there, and he can pick it up. Griezmann, and he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent... Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cucurella is there to clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, terrible pass. And Del Piero. Chance! And there's a goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 82 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Grimaldo makes the interception. Royce pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Vitinha. That is a great pick out. It's Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Howson. Somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. Well, nicely intercepted. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Shimizu Espulse clearly now in lead preservation mode. Turan. Cucurella. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's managed to get free. Scholes! Oh, terrific save. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Atalanta can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Big chance! Goal! Atalanta! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great ball and a decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao. And he's forced to go back. Rabiot. He's in a good position here. Bellingham. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Silamakers. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort. It's in. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! And that is well cleared. And it's with the keeper. Manuel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw. Estupinian. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Richie really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Pulisic. Salamakers has the space to scheme. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Quality ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's been played through. It's roll! Goal! Atalanta! And again they hit the front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Atalanta with the lead. Salmakers. Aimed at the far side. In again. And he's there to clear it. And here's Salamakers. Rafael Leao! Vinicius Junior. Oh, delightful ball. Pavlovic gets across to intercept that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Pulisic. And it's Richie. Rafael Leao. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Steep. And he shoots! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Atalanta go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rabiot. Gonzalo Ramos. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Selmakers. Oh, that's neat. Pulisic. Cross from Pulisic. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bellingham. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played, well played. Selmakers. Now Gabbia. And it's Richie. Here's Rafael Leao. Tries to pass it through. Selmakers receives it in a wide position. Keeper's dealt with that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Atalanta largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on the way then. Bellingham looking tidy in possession here. Gabbia deals with that comfortably. It's roll! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Estupinian. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal. Selmakers. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Now here's... Oh, great leap! Rijkaard. Timber. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul. Rafael Leao knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Marquinhos. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Yamal. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Yamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gonzalo Ramos. Pulisic. And it's Rabiot. Pavlovic. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that was vital. He won't be happy with that one. Pulisic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out towards the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Raul. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Ha segnato al
Oh, how's
74esimo
that for a
minuto.
class finish?
Numero 19.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Totti, attenzione, un cambio.
Atalanta, palpably stronger, better, superior. Da Vinta makes the interception. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gattuso. Now Costa Corta. Rabiot. And it's Gattuso.
Gattuso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now he's running away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham shoots! Great football, shot and save.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 5.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 27.
And now
Si
a
destra.
sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Nkunku. Lovely bit of skill. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yeah, that's a fine challenge. Totti. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Il quarto
Time
uomo
added
indica
on
2
will
minuti di
be
recupero.
2 minutes. Now it's Yamal. Gerrard. And here's Yamal. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And the finish! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Morocco have their opener. It is a goal. Chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter.
Oh, he's having a go! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Morocco find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Morocco will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And so the action is resumed. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Morocco can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.